This is Camp Star News with Kiwi Kelly, Cherry Chris, Candy Bar Carson, and meteorologist Jamin James.
Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
Welcome to Camp Star News.
Camp Star is a week-long camp at Heartspring for kids with autism. It has been a busy week for campers and counselors. Everyone has enjoyed activities that have encouraged us to use social skills, make friends all around us. Heartspring has been filled with laughter as kids of all ages participated in team building, art, recreation, and leisure activities. Here to tell us more about some of the fun things at Camp Star is our Camp Star news reporter, Carson.
One thing is for sure, Camp Star is fun. To help make sure we had fun, counselors Addie and Andy came up with lots of entertaining recreation and leisure activities. And we did have fun. Recreation and leisure activities including water balloon toss and silly has made us all laugh. The littler kids and older kids all had smiles on their faces after recreation and leisure time. Another way campers got to know each other was through art. Counselor Andy told me that by using art, we can learn teamwork.
I think it's important for all the kids to participate in the art projects for several different reasons. One, it helps everybody work on teamwork. Also, with all the materials, you have to share them. And it helps you also learn how to take turns. And it's a fun way of getting everybody involved.
We tie-dyed t-shirts and we did an emotional painting where kids got to paint how they were feeling on a big art board. Camper Connor also really liked the emotional statues.
What's been your favorite art project and why?
Oh, well, I liked the clay sculpture because you could make it do and make it what you want.
The art projects were definitely a success at Camp Star. Back to you, Kelly and Chris.
This summer, we've seen quite a few tornadoes. Here to tell us about this severe weather threat is Camp Star weatherman James.
Tornadoes are deadly because they can strike at any moment and at short notice. Tornadoes' wind speed can range from 200 to 300 miles per hour. April is the deadliest month to have tornadoes in the year. In fact, in 1974, 148 twisters struck 13 straight, causing more than 300 deaths. Tornadoes form when cold winds and warm winds collide with each other, and the diameter of the tornado can vary between a few feet and a mile. Tornadoes generally travel in the northwest direction. Cake TV meteorologist Blake Smith shared some information about tornado season with the Camp Star News.
It can vary around here. We actually have two tornado seasons, if you will. The first one starts basically in late March, early April, goes toward the end of June, and then we have a secondary tornado season or severe weather season, and that's generally in October or November when we get the transition from fall to winter. If there's ever a transition between seasons, that's when you have the possibility for severe weather because you got the warm air fighting against the cold air.
Some safety tips for tornadoes are go down in the lowest level of your house, bring your tornado safety kit, stay calm, keep a portable TV or radio and flashlight in your shelter, cover yourself with either blankets, pillows, or a mattress. Your tornado safety kit should have enough water for 3 days, enough food, preferably non-perishable, and a first aid kit. The difference between a tornado watch and a tornado warning is a watch means that there's a possibility of a tornado. A warning means that there's one on the ground. Get to your shelter now. Now back to you, Kelly and Chris.
Wow, I didn't realize there was so much to learn about tornadoes.
Me neither. Thank you, James, for that interesting report. James is now back to tell us more about the current weather conditions.
Hi, I'm James, and I'm going to be doing today's weather. And we're going to look at the 7-day week plan. So, Thursday and Friday looks like the high will be 98. Thursday it looks like we're going to have some wind. And then the low will be 74. Saturday it looks like the high will be 100, which should be really hot. And the low will be 72. Sunday the high will be 98 and the low will be 70. Monday the high will be 96, and it'll also be 70 for the low. Tuesday and Wednesday have the same, so the high will be 92 and the low will be 70. In Wichita, it looks like we have a little something here. I don't know if it's rain or something, but it looks like it's a little bit rain right there. Other than that, it looks pretty clear around the areas. Up here near Interstate 80, it looks like there's a lot of rain right here, so you might want to be careful when you're driving on the interstate up in Nebraska. In Corpus Christi, Texas, it looks like we have our hurricane bearing in. Looks like it's leaving it, but it still looks like it's still there. It's heading down south and into Brownsville. And then it looks like it's really bad right here, so you might want to watch out and take cover. And other than that, up in this corner, it looks like there's a little something over here too, so you might want to watch out for that too. Thanks for watching. Back to you, Kelly and Chris.
Sure is hot outside.
Yes, it is. Thank goodness for the air conditioning. While we enjoyed the cool air inside the building at Camp Star, I had this chance to talk to the camp director, Miss Connie Coulter. Miss Connie started Camp Star to bring some of the things that we like to do with some of those camp experiences so everyone could have fun, learn to create friendships, and learn about social skills and have a great camp experience. According to Miss Connie, Camp Star has been great for campers.
They've learned a lot of things this week, and it's affected them in a number of different ways, a lot of them emotional ways, where some of the kids have been very happy. They started out shy and timid, and they've kind of come out of their shell. We have kids that are talking a lot more, kids that are engaging in conversations not just with their peers, but with us, with some of the counselors in a really positive way. So I think even those kids that may have been a little bit scared to come to camp have found out that this is a really great experience.
For campers, interns, and staff alike, Camp Star has been great.
The benefit for Camp Star, I think, for every single person that's here is that it requires every single one of us to step outside of our comfort zone. Meaning there's things that I'm doing this week that maybe I wasn't really sure about, so I had to kind of step outside of my comfort zone and do certain things that I found out after they were done. It wasn't so bad. A lot of the campers are doing the same thing. A lot of the staff you've been working with this week, it might have been their first time working with such brilliant children and young adults, and so they've had to kind of look at this opportunity in a much different light rather than what they normally do when they come to work each day. And so I think for the campers and staff alike, we found this week that even though there were challenges, and even though there were some of us counselors, some of us campers that were scared, that we're finding this week has been one of the best experiences that we've had.
For Camp Star News, this is Chris.
Great story, Chris. Thanks for sharing that with us. I'm going to take you behind the scenes at Camp Star to learn more about the web team and the website they put together. Counselors Ty and Mia have worked with 4 campers, helping them build a customized website just for Camp Star. Since technology plays such a large role in our everyday lives, the Camp Star website can help us continue to communicate with others. Mia was very impressed by the campers' knowledge.
We knew that we would have campers who enjoyed technology, and we have some very bright and talented campers who already have web experience, and we wanted to use the website to share with parents and campers and others just more about what's going on this week.
All campers and counselors can create their own profile, write blog entries, and share photos. That's the way. What a great way to share the camp experience.
Well, my favorite part would probably have to be working on the computers because I do that all the time at home, so it just helps me learn.
Mia gives credit to our campers, camp staff, for doing a great job.
Our campers have been able to work together to come up with ideas on how they could use the website to share their experiences with each other. They've been creative and they've shown organizational, leadership skills, and good participation with each other.
You can find out more by visiting campstar.org.
You can bet I'll check out that later, Kelly. In addition to the website, campers have also helped on putting together a Camp Star yearbook. Several campers could be seen around the camp snapping photos in an effort to capture the good times so we will never forget. Jennifer works at Heartspring and was the yearbook advisor. For having a camp yearbook is very important to her.
I actually think that the yearbook is going to benefit the camp because it's going to be something that the kids can take home and look back on next week, next year, 5 years from now, and remember the activities that they've participated in and maybe some of the friends that they made while they were at camp.
The staff of the yearbook had a great time taking photos and learning how to edit them on the computer. These amateur photographers showed some skills by the end of the week.
We've really worked on taking photos, coming back to the computer and talking a little bit about what we do with the photo after we have it before it's able to be printed. Some of our most creative work, however, has just been the photography part of it. They really have enjoyed that. They've really excelled at that and kind of discovered that they're pretty talented at that.
Having a yearbook will help all of us, campers, interns, and staff, remember the good times that we had at the very first Camp Star.
It's something that will really reflect what we did at camp, and the children can look back, see friends that they made, activities that they participated in, and counselors that they form relationships with, because I've seen a lot of really great interaction with the counselors, with the kids too.
I know I cannot wait to get my yearbook.
Me too, Chris. Well, that's it for this edition of Camp Star News. Thanks for watching.
If you didn't know, now you know.